All right. We're here with Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Seems pretty straightforward, right? You play additional lands, you swing with this, you sack things to draw additional cards. So it's kind of like a neat little engine. Comes in pretty fast as well. It's not like a 6 drop or anything. And we have the combos in here. So we have Scurry Oak with Rosy Cotton of the South, or we can use Heliod to spam counters on this and spam 1/1s, and we can gain infinite life if we have anything that cares about creatures entering, so like a Soul Sister or something. I don't have too many of those. I could be running more, but as it stands, I'm more interested in simply just making infinite tokens before I am also trying to do infinite life. So we're doing Obzan removal nonsense to sort of play around this combo. We have a bunch of reanimate effects. This one's kind of slow, but we have unearth and stuff like that to recur a Scurry Oak or Rosie or any combo piece that may have died, or just literally anything. The One Ring, Shieldred, Davriel, nothing new there. All the black decks got that. I like Journey to Eternity, especially if you can run, where are you? Diabolic Intent to kill your own creature. Seems pretty nice. Deathrite Shaman is not typically played, it seems. It does require an amount of fetch lands, and we are running some, but you also don't really want to get rid of your own fetch lands if you can play them out of the graveyard, because we have Crucible of Worlds and Excavator, and I think there's another one tossed in here, Conduit, to play lands out of my graveyard, so that's not ideal, but we'll see how good this is. It is another 1 mana win the game maybe on the spot kind of card. Just playing a 1-drop that develops mana, especially on the play, is catastrophically bad for your opponent, especially if they don't answer it. So just having another one seems nice, right? We have Avacyn's Pilgrim because we are also white, which is always something to pay attention to. Sometimes people overlook this one, but it's just another Llanowar Elves. Color fixing one too, kind of. Utopia Sprawl could be a bit rough when I don't have a lot of forests. We'll see how these two cards play out. If they seem poo-poo caca, we can replace them with other cards that have text. And yeah, other than that, just tutors, reanimate spells, stuff like that. Final Parting's kind of cool. You can bin a combo piece and then like grab Unearth to get it. Doesn't really feel like it makes all that much sense, but you could also bin like Unburial Rites and tutor a different card, and then have rights in the graveyard. I'm not running Eldest Reborn. I could, but right now we're just doing the white one. I think the white one is a bit stronger. Well, I know it's stronger, so. And I think that's about it. The Great Henge, again, how many creatures we got here? We got 23 creatures. Yeah, I might not even run the Great Henge, actually. I just had it in here. It's like, oh, Green Mythic. I have creatures. Why wouldn't I run this? But again, I have a nasty habit of playing decks that don't like the Great Henge, so that might actually just come out right now for something else. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And think that's about it. Yep, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see what we do. Let's see how good we do, right? Okay, yeah. Please be on the play. Woo, please, woo. I need it. No. Can I mulligan this? Boop, boop. Assemble. Assemble's really good. Maybe I don't have to mulligan. Maybe I don't have to mulligan. We just can't. Okay, no mana dork. We dodged a tungsten rod is what we dodged actually. From orbit. Pretty good turn 1 land still, though. But not as good as Forest. Not as good as Forest. Okay, land tax is not very good when you are on the play, let me tell you. Especially when your opponent is not green. Actually, land tax is not even really good because you need to run a ton of basics, and it also, like, I don't know, it's just not great. What do I get? Do I get a combo piece here? I think I should. Feels reasonable. Yeah, let's just get a combo piece. I know I have a nasty habit. I always flick my nose when I'm talking. I don't know why I do that. I flick my nose. It's just a tick, I guess. It's just funny. Someone pointed it out the other day. Land tax, good. Well, it hasn't done anything yet. Hasn't done a single thing yet this game. Let me tell you, it's probably gonna not do it. Actually, it won't do anything until like way later. Way later. Bramble Familiar. Do we care about that? Not really. All right. So I can play. You. Do I play Thalia right now? I don't know. I already have double black. I don't need a white. I don't really need another green. So I guess I'll just get another black so the second black doesn't deal damage to me. Kind of small thing, but... So I can play this and then put a counter on my excavator. It is just basics, right? 3 basic lands? Yeah. I'm not a fan of land tax in this format, especially when a lot of the ramp is actually colorless, right? Like the artifacts don't count for lands. Okay, I'm going to make this scarier, because I'd rather Soulward stay alive instead. My opponent's playing Beanstalk? What? Okay, Beanstalk doesn't seem very good either. Maybe it is. I don't think it is, though. I struggle to see how it's very good. Beanstalk does not have many targets to draw in this format. Like, you're not playing mono 5-drops. Just seems kind of outlandish to do that, right? Alright, so I am poised to literally win the game next turn. So what I can do is leave up Teferi's protection instead of anything else. Another green at this point is fine. And yeah, I just leave up Teferi's protection. Because next turn I can get Scurry Oak and just win the game. So let's just win the game. Let's do that. Oh, hey, my opponent either neglected to play a land or just didn't have one. Land tax triggered. It doesn't let you play additional lands. It just obviously draws a bunch of lands out of your deck. Alright. Opponent got a land tax trigger. That is one whole trigger more than I've ever seen, literally ever. Literally ever. If Excavator dies, I will not make a move. Okay, sure. Looks like some Gishath setup here. Alright, I'm liking the God-faring dinosaur plan here. That's pretty cool. I definitely have a giant brick wall in the form of this excavator too. It's kind of neat. Wait, doesn't this trigger twice? Yeah, I was about to say. Where's the second? Where's the second one? In Narset, where you had a lot of discard draw? Man, I don't know. I don't know. I just wouldn't play land tax. I would rather land tax itself be kind of anything. Anything but that. Alright, this is my second game. Let's see if I botch this or not. My opponent seems to have stone cold nothing. Alright, did I win? Oh, I have to say yes each time? Oof. Not the best combo, but I imagine most people will just scoop. I think. Alright, yeah, my opponent's done. Yes! Alright. I'm just completely screwed, right? It's just bound to happen, though. Still like that deck. Never upset to see someone play a good old Slimefoot and Squee. Speaking of that, what on earth is this? Spells that are white and blue cost from life gained, not life lost. We've played the black-red version of this. Okay, so I want to play you. This is a 2/4. That's tragic. Innkeeper into nothing? I could just play this. It does scry. I don't feel like not doing this, so I will. That's tragic. No, we took out Deathrite Shaman, remember? I don't have Deathrite anymore. Okay, that's also kind of tragic. Let's swing like this. And then play Goose. And this taps for 2. That's a land. I guess I'll take that. So do I kill Esper Sentinel with this card? Or do I just play this? What if I just played this? What is my opponent going to do? They're blue-white Bajank. Bajankalank. Still want that land. Alright. Surely we don't just lose here, right? It's just impossible. Cool. Alright. Do we expect our opponent to counter a Mastermind's Acquisition? Oh, excuse me. I could play the One Ring instead. No, let's just go get Scurry Oak. What is my opponent going to do, right? I don't know if Scion of Peace is interested in things with stuff, so they might not care about this whatsoever. Let's pepper him up here. Okay. Okay, well. They sort of netted 1 mana because this entered tapped, so it doesn't really matter, right? It could have just not been tapped and would have been a little different. My opponent should probably respect whatever I just drew off of a tutor, if they can. Okay. Well, they could have some sort of pact and negation or something like that. I don't know why they did this right now. They could have absolutely waited. Could have just waited there. I don't know why they did it there. It's funny because Sphinx's Revelation does not want you to do this. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I did it again. I did it again, dude. I did it again. I played Scurry Oak with no way to trigger Evolve. I can't believe I just did that. I probably just punted this game completely to the moon. There's just nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. I found it. I found it. Oh. Oh, I found it. Oh. Oh, I was about to delete. I was going to delete this game, dude. I was about to uninstall. Oh, I found it. I found it through... I went through all the stages of grief within that 15-second window, and I just... Oh, I found it. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. A world is not shattered. Paradigm restored. Ooh, man, if I went back and I saw that in my editing, like I edit the video for YouTube and I'm looking like, why didn't I just do it? It's just, woo, okay. Everything is fine. Almost tragedy. Whew. In those however many they drew last turn, how would they have cast them? They were tapped out. They would have no they would have no way to cast those cards. That doesn't they just can't cast those cards. Unless I'm missing something. They tapped out on their own turn to play that. It was an instant speed spell too. Like they didn't have to do that, but they did. Okay. Okay. That's really cute. I like that. That's adorable. What does this do? Okay. I'm liking my opponent's deck so far. It's looking adorable. Adorbsies. Let's do this. So, whenever creature... Yeah, I gotta make sure I deal with this before I combo. The Liliana emblem will also kill me. So there is incentive for them to let me ultimate, because this will kill me. Right? It's just a matter of them being, like, aware of that and something they're willing to do. Oh. Okay, that's this kind of deck. Nope, no respect. Zero respect from the opponent. Zero respect. Okay, so I do have double black already, but I don't really need double green. I probably should do double green anyways. And let's plus here. And let's Assassin's Trophy nothing. Oh, come on. Okay. That's fine. I was worried about a protection spell, but this is a 2-drop. I cannot get rid of it with Conqueror's Death, but I can with Davriel, so I will. Was almost in shambles, but shambles averted. Notably, my opponents also had some of the best cards in their deck. I don't know how many creature targets they have for all this stuff. Other than their commander, obviously. I don't have another way to reasonably go after this due to the Teferi's protection, but that's not the end of the world. Do I just cast this anyways? I think I do. Because it gets the Teferi's protection out of hand. And it also, reanimates something that they could kill. So I think this is fine. There's a debate for them to not even cast this here. Like, there's a total argument for them to just hold on to protection and let their commander die. In my opinion, but... Alright, surely there's no 60 million auras here, right? Surely. Exquisite Blood, okay. We're that kind of deck here, I see. I see. Do I make a deal? Do I plus? They're not interested in attacking, it seems. What does my deal even look like? Okay, I'll plus. So... I can blow up Exquisite Blood so I don't die? Does that make sense? It is kind of making me nervous. I think that makes sense. Alright, it was the best thing I did. On the play with a mana dork? Oh my goodness. I'm going to lead with... Oh, what is this? Okay. I'm going to lead with... which one? I guess the one that taps for the color I already have, just in case anything bad happens. This is enchantments only. Again, I think... Yeah, this is the one where, like I said last time, stone cold nothing matters except their Sanctum of All. Just like literally the deck just has cards until it has that one, and then it has winning cards. Alright, that was a pretty good draw, actually. Let's put it here. I'd miss you the most, I think. Let's play you. A really weird opener, but I like it. Beseech the Mirror can bargain away the Elvish Mystic for what? I do not know. Alright. Well, I mean, yeah. I think we could just... Oh, I don't have triple black. I see. Unfortunate. Tragic. It's fine. Get to do all the spicy stuff there. So we can go get combo pieces. Don't see why I wouldn't. And then I can... do I win if I cast this? I feel like I do. Okay. I feel like I win next turn if I cast that. Right? Because if I wait, I will don't have the mana. But what's nice about this is I have this to reanimate stuff. But they only have, each non-land card, they only have enchantments. They do not have sweepers. So O-rings get around this Etzel. I can't bargain the Mystic, why not? Oh, it's only tokens. I see. I had to bargain the food token. I see what you're saying. I can't bargain that stuff. Okay. So I think I just win, right? Because I have the veteran? Yeah, I think we got there. Cool. That was the cleanest win I've had. My opponent had it. They had Sanctum of All. They actually had Sanctum of All. Wow. They actually had it. Oh, I did it again. I don't have the combo. Oh, I don't have the combo. Oh, I'm so stupid. Can I play against the Shrine deck where they just don't have this? Is that possible? Can that be a reality of mine? But yeah, actually, I did need to trigger Evolve. But we have a Selfless Savior, so it's not the end of the world, right? I have a nasty habit of getting ahead of myself, not gonna lie. No, it doesn't deserve the tier 1 bracket. It shouldn't play against Keenan and stuff, because if your only card is, like, if you don't win unless you draw this, I don't think that puts you in a position to be pitted against the degeneracy of the format. It's just not really... Because some people like this, right? There's nothing wrong with it. You just shouldn't realistically expect to find this card every single game. And it is the card I always bring up. Because it's the only card that, when the Shrine deck wins, it's because they had that. Alright, so it looked like they're very light on answers and stuff, which just kind of makes sense when they've restricted themselves to just, Umori here. Alright, so this triggers Evolve, and then we should win. That is, if ever there was a combo deck, that would be the one card combo deck, for sure. Alright. Emil, I haven't seen this in a while. Okay, alright. Alright, so we have life gain combo piece. I don't have good mana, so I don't think I can keep this. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy, fine. Man, I would love double black right now for this. This card on turn 3 would be excellent, or sometimes turn 2. What does this do? Does annoying stuff I don't like. Yep. Let's, Lockvein Scorn it. Lockvein. No play. Okay. Well, I will match you with my own no play. Because I don't have double black. Well, I mean, I played a card, I guess. Enters the battlefield, any number of target creatures phase out. Okay, that's, yep. That's a card. That's kind of cool, I guess. Haven't seen that one in, ever. Haven't seen that one in ever. Alright, they might have another... Yep, they have another instant speed card here. Alright, they had to figure out something. I'm sorry, what? Huh. That's cool. Okay, so we're going for Thalia here. I mean, Liliana. Can play Thalia next turn. Do I? Yeah. Might not ever get there, but you know what? It's better than not trying. Alright, so my stuff comes in tapped. Whoa, my opponent just flew past the turn. Let's shrink this. Let's play this. Thalia comes in tapped. Yeah, fine. Oh, I thought it came in tapped. Oh, really? Yep. Of course. The one and only answer right there, right? I was assuming it was ephemerate, but why would it be, right? Let's not be ridiculous here. Okay, so they can phase their stuff out with their weird thing with cards. See if they do it. Nope. This is tapped. Let's play you. I have nothing to Unburial Rites. Okay. Well, I can play Virtue of Persistence, I guess. And I think I will play Balagate Recovery as a land. Because it's not like I'm reanimating anything important. Can still very easily lose this game, though. Not too much going on for me. It does mean I can let Thalia actually die and not have to repeatedly cast it. Which is kind of nice. Opponent has more flash, or more instant card speed, instant stuff. Okay, so I can kind of offset this loss of life with a goose, which is kind of funny. Can pay 2, choose a color, hexproof. Can't be blocked, okay. Alright, looks like we did slow down the beats here. It's really nice. Actually, this is really nice. Because Thalia looping my stuff is very strong. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's swing. They can't even realistically block, because then I just get my stuff back, so... Okay. Obviously don't want them to pick up the Traveler there. Restoration Angel! Stop having all the good ones! What are you doing to me? Stop it! Oh no, they get their thingy... Oh no, they draw. Right, that's all it does, it just draws. Okay, you got it. Opponent... Alright, I was about to say, opponent has a serious uphill battle, but they did have some pretty good stuff going on. Okay, so... I like it. The Obzon counters combo is cool. I do like it. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of clicking, and you cannot truly go infinite, right? You just can't do that. You can do it like 120, 150 times, and then your opponent can still kill you. It's just a matter of that person wanting to sit there and do that. We had one person do that, and I lost because of it. They cast a weird card that shouldn't doesn't make any sense in their deck, and then they won because they did that. And other than that one time, it was still decent to go for the combo. I messed it up a couple times because I keep thinking Rosie just does it like Heliod with life gain, but it doesn't. So I've like almost jeopardized my entire life, but fortunately it didn't come to shatter my realms too often. But there were games where I would have liked another way to just pull super far ahead after I've comboed, because again, you're not inherently going infinite. So your opponent can still be like, all right, you have 500 life. I'll still kill you because this isn't Magic Online or this isn't paper. You can't just say 20 bajillion life and then your opponent can't ever kill you. They can still just kill you. So with that, I would do something else in here that's really strong. I don't really know what. Like Liliana Emblem would be nice, post combo if they have a sweeper. A Tooth and Nail with like a slightly better target to hit. I don't really know what. Gristlebrand's kind of neat, I guess, but you have infinite life, you can deck yourself out, but what are you drawing into, right? Gristlebrand doesn't just win the game. You could do Gristlebrand approach the second sun and get really jank with it to maybe come out from that, but either way, 99% of people are just probably going to not let you keep clicking and will just concede because they have time. Their life is their time is just as precious as yours. They don't want to waste it staring at you clicking, which is totally reasonable. Getting to the combo wasn't really that hard. Like, it really wasn't hard to get one piece just randomly off the top or something and then just tutor for the rest of them. It just never seemed to be an issue. It almost seemed too consistent. Maybe take out some of these tutors or something. But other than that, the removal was all right. I never had Journey to Eternity actually matter because, again, I had a combo and I had another combo post Sweeper from the opponent, but in my opponent's all creature artifact enchantment deck, they cast Farewell for some reason and exiled their own stuff, and then 20 turns later won. I don't know. Again, that Farewell was so unusual, it's going to irk me for a while. It just doesn't belong in the green-white creature artifact deck. But barring that disaster, it was really slow and just didn't do anything. But I still like it, because there are plenty of ways to sack the creature yourself. And if your opponent isn't running weird exile sweepers, you can still actually use it. And the one game I had this in play for 10 turns is the one game my opponent had weird graveyard removal. Just how things line up, I guess. I never got the One Ring with a Sheoldred or Davriel, which is kind of unfortunate, but it isn't like we're ever tutoring for that, so it's not that crazy to expect that to be not a constant reality. The ramp was fine. I could maybe fix some of it. You could run Into the North, the rampant growth that finds more than just basics. You can get the dual-colored Snowlands for it. Is a 3-colored deck. I didn't really get color screwed, even running all of these, like, really want an early green to find the other colors later, right? Like, oh, all these basic forests, bunch of forests to play your mana dorks and stuff, because then you have all the other colors after you do that, right? That's kind of like how I treat my 5-color decks, or 3 and up colored decks, even kind of 2-colored decks. Just play early green, and then the green finds the other colors, because green is stupid. I never got this to do anything. I do need 4 creatures in the graveyard for it to start to do stuff, which is kind of a tall ask. But if we are in a position where we can get rid of mana dorks and stuff, and it never happened, but we could chump block with them, and then use this to pick up a combo piece that may have died. But it never came up. And yeah, if you like the combo, I think this is the way to go. If you like a different avenue of victory with Thalia, I wouldn't recommend this exact list. Probably something with more heavy-duty spells on the top end. But for every game we did win, it felt great because the combo felt really strong. It just like either comes out of nowhere, or you have some kind of protection for it, like Reprieve or Selfless Savior. One of the pieces being difficult to deal with, like Johnny's Welcome with a life gain trigger for Heliod. So it's pretty resilient. And again, all the tutors. But yep, that's all I've got. So like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next.